Okay, so hello everyone, and welcome to the kickoff session of the Solana Developer Challenge on techFiesta. And I have here today Josip from the Solana Superteam Balkan, who is going to showcase how we can build our first project on Solana, which is going to be super helpful for the challenge. But before we do that, I want to briefly give you a couple of more insights into what the challenge is about and what are we going to do today. So first, I'm going to quickly introduce EkoLance and techFiesta for the ones who don't know who we are. Then I'm going to introduce the developer challenge and what you have to do in scope of the developer challenge, as well as how long it's going to be and what the prizes are going to be. Then we'll have a short intro to Solana from Josip, and then we'll do a demonstration on how to build your first project on Solana with an actual template that Josip is also going to provide. And then we'll also have time for questions. So let me directly start. Who are we? EkoLance is a talent platform where we provide access of talent to job opportunities. We do three things. We do upskilling. So for example, the event today is also partially an upskilling, right? So you're going to learn how to do your first project on Solana. And we do a lot of workshops with different blockchain protocols and also infrastructure companies in order for builders to upskill. We also organize online hackathons and challenges, so people can directly start building their portfolio, can win prizes, and can build their projects. And we also provide connection to jobs together with our corporate partners. We help them basically onboard talent, and you as a talent on our platform frequently get different job opportunities. You can see some of our clients here on the bottom. And now quickly about the challenge today. So what are we building during this challenge? The goal is to build a basic Solana application and link it to a Solana wallet. This is the challenge about, and it will the challenge, or to do this challenge, you will have 2 weeks. It's an online challenge, and you will receive a link to the challenge after this call. The challenge is hosted on the platform techFiesta, where you have to create a profile in order to submit your project. You have to submit the GitHub link to this project, and the prizes are 3 prizes. So the first winner will be rewarded with 300 USD, the second with 200, and the third with 100. Now these are basically the details about the challenge, and now I'll give the word to Josip, who is going to introduce Solana as a project, and also he'll show you how to build your first project on Solana. So first, Josip, tell us a little bit about yourself, and then of course about Solana.
Yes, of course. Hi everyone. Thank you, Maria, for the warm welcome. I'm Josip, developer. I think I've been developer for about 5 years professionally. Now I'm switching to founder role where I work on my own startup on Solana. And I'm also co-founder of Superteam Balkan, essentially, chapter of Superteam. That's essentially an ecosystem of Web3 enthusiasts that kind of fights under the flag of Solana and all the other blockchains in the end. But mainly it's Solana, and that's something Superteam considers their home. That'd be briefly about me. So again, I'm a leader of one of the leads of the Superteam Balkan initiative, and in the Solana ecosystem for about 2.5 years, I believe. As a developer, I came here pretty much for the tech, as some would say. So I don't know if you guys are at the chat at the moment. In case anyone has any kind of experience with Solana, please feel free to write a message or raise a hand or something like that. I just want to know if anyone here has any kind of context on Solana, or I can assume that neither of you has any prior knowledge to Solana. Okay, so I'm gonna kick off with the basics. I'm not gonna go too much in depth. I'm not gonna go too much into details with the basics as well. I understand that trying to understand blockchain as a whole is sometimes a bit rough. Even if you're already familiar with another blockchain technology as a developer, a new blockchain technology can also be quite intimidating. So to avoid all the specifics with Solana in particular, I'm going to try to go with the screen share, I suppose. Launch token on Solana before. Wonderful. SPL tokens. I think you can see my screen, and let me see if I can hide you guys on another one. Okay. Now, Maria, just to be a bit clear here, we don't expect too much. What's the word? We expect a bit more on hands-on introduction to Solana rather than. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So the idea was, and this was what we both discussed, right? The idea was to give them some tools, how to start their first project, right? You mentioned that you're going to show some examples and where they can see certain repositories where they build on top, basically.
Wonderful. Okay. I'm going to assume no prior knowledge and not even having a wallet installed on Solana. So the basic thing where to start is first, let's install a Solana wallet. I'm not going to install it in front of you, but I can recommend a Phantom wallet and a Soulflare wallet here. Oh, maybe I should also hide the numbers. Either way.
We didn't see anything. We just see your desktop, like with nothing on it.
Okay, let me try to switch the screen for whatever the reason. Okay, switching to that screen in a moment. Okay. Yeah, you can see my screen now, right? The web browser.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. So the basic, just like Ethereum has MetaMask, Solana has a Phantom wallet and has Soulflare wallet. I can kind of advise Soulflare. They're just Solana native, so you would actually find more Solana specific features there. Phantom is multi-chain. They support Solana, Ethereum, Polygon, and Bitcoin. While some would argue that one is better than the other, I'm just going to go with a simple argument for Soulflare. They're only on Solana, and you're going to see a tiny bit more support for Solana specific features, whether it's new token standards being adopted sooner, or whether it's new NFT standards being adopted sooner. Although Phantom does pretty much support everything out of the box at the moment. I guess the best thing to start at would be wallet adapter on Solana. Previously, this was hosted on Solana Labs repository, but now a portion of Solana Labs has been switched to Anza XYZ. So if you see a GitHub organization Anza, don't think it's something unofficial. It's actually like an extended hand of Solana Foundation. And the best way to go about building something on Solana is, I assume all of you here worked with React at some point, or maybe not React, maybe it's Svelte, maybe it's you, but normally these tools have a scaffolding CLI command, npm package like npmx create React app, create TypeScript app, create Next.js app, etc. In a similar way, kind people at Solana have built create Solana app, which is essentially a Next.js application with out-of-the-box support for Solana. So it has wallet adapter included in it. But before we go to create Solana app, wallet adapter has a wonderful list of links here, whether it's documentation about wallet adapter specific implementations, whether it's for Solana DApps, FAQs, or the thing I love the most is if you're a first timer on Solana, install a wallet here and try to play around in this wonderful playground that Solana Wallet Adapter has. Essentially, it's going to walk you through the step of connecting a wallet, hitting an auto connect to make sure that wallet is automatically connected. And you can then request an airdrop as a free Solana on DevNet, sign a transaction, or sign a specific message. Those are the basic actions you can do to interact with the chain. If you have built on another chain before, you're already familiar with the concepts of signing transactions, signing messages, or getting some kind of airdrop to work with on DevNet networks. And moving there from, does anyone have any questions or concerns about the wallet adapter? Like which library should be implemented in, does wallet adapter support Vue and Svelte projects, or is it only React, etc., etc. In case anyone has any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. In case I miss a question, Maria, please feel free to stop me during my monologue.
Sure, I can just read the questions if there are any questions. I can just read them.
Wonderful. And I guess next thing would be there it is. There are two out-of-the-box solutions for creating.
Could you,
Solana...
Josip, could you post this in the chat, the link?
Yes, of course. So first one would be wallet adapter. And even though these tools, like scaffolding tools for Solana apps, offer wallet adapter support out of the box, it still makes sense to try to go take like 20-30 minutes, take a look at the wallet adapter repository, take a look at docs, play around on the playground and see how that actually works. It's a tiny bit different than Ethereum. On Ethereum, you can, when you connect a wallet application, you can select multiple wallets to authorize for this specific app. In Solana, it's a bit different. You can only authorize one wallet per session. Or for example, on Ethereum, etc., you can select different networks, layer 2s, etc., whatever MetaMask offers out of the box. I might say something wrong here because I'm not too much into Ethereum and MetaMask. But I know for a fact that there are specifics to Solana wallets, and it makes sense to first get yourself comfortable with the wallet adapter. And moving to the next thing would be on Solana Project, posting this link as well. Before I continue, just so I don't lose the links. Okay, there are two links to start your own Solana project out of the box. That's just a client-side project in Next.js. So we're not talking about smart contracts. Some of you know that Ethereum uses Solidity. I forgot what other chains use, but Solana uses Rust to write contracts, to deploy programs, business logic on chain. In most cases, you don't even need smart contracts on Solana. If you're actually thinking of building an application, even if it's a big startup, you first should start with the basics, like sending transactions. For that, you don't really need a smart contract. Not even for airdropping NFTs or minting NFTs, because some of these tools, some of these smart contracts are already written on Solana, and you could just reuse them. Metaplex has out-of-the-box open source solution for minting NFTs. They have their own library, SDK in JavaScript, that you can use to mint NFTs. So in most cases on Solana, you're actually just relying on JavaScript, unless you want to go level up and take the route of being a smart contract developer. And we can see that through these create-solana-dapp tools. Neither of them have any Rust code. It's purely just Next.js applications. You run them normally just like any Next.js app with yarn run dev or npm dev commands, and that'll be it. These repositories do offer a nice overview of what's included in these scaffolding commands. I would recommend to kick off with create-dapp-solana-nextjs. Both of these are community maintained. Solana does not have Solana Labs, and Anza does not have a officially supported tool for creating Solana apps, but both of these are endorsed by Solana Labs. And preferred tool to scaffold Solana projects. Okay, create-dapp-solana-nextjs. What this project is going to give you out of the box is it's going to have a beautiful Next.js app in which you could select a wallet. That's the wallet adapter that we mentioned. And if I'm not mistaken, it will allow you to input a wallet address. As soon as you input a wallet address, it will display a list of tokens or NFTs that you hold. That'll be the basics. So in just like 10 to 30 minutes of actually using this tool, setting it up, you can have your own first Solana project in the same fashion as you can build a React project in a matter of minutes by using the tool of Create React App. Any questions so far? And for the scope of the bounty, yeah, I think we can see the video. Yes, so we put in a wallet address there. And so all the NFTs shown in the wallet. I'm gonna stop here with the tools. I think they give pretty clear instructions of what could be done. Might be best to avoid mentioning too many details regarding RPCs and infrastructure tools on Solana, mentioning Metaplex standard. They could all confuse you. But if somebody is interested to take the next step of actually learning about Solana development, it does make sense to go through the Metaplex documentation, Helios tool, they're essentially RPC and infrastructure provider. And I'm going to stop there. To interact with Solana network, you're going to need RPCs, RPC URLs. That's something that I believe every blockchain needs. Essentially, you can go to Helios and generate a free RPC API endpoint. If not, Web3.js from Solana out of the box also generates a Solana network for you and an RPC endpoint. And to finish off my point regarding the scope of the bounty would be, I assume that there's going to be between 10 to 20 submissions for the bounty. So that means that it's going to be quite simple to get something out of it, not just in terms of experience and learning Solana. It's also regarding the prize itself. So if you at least do your best to set up this project, try to decorate it in a way, customize it in a way that it's not just the basic boilerplate code and template. Try to figure out what you could build more than just use this tool. For example, maybe if you input your wallet address here, it's not just going to show a list of NFTs you hold in the wallet. It's also going to show the last 10 transactions you made on the blockchain. It might show the last 5 swaps you did between USDC and Solana. Essentially anything. So anything you decide that it does make sense to show here, whether it's some kind of blockchain explorer type of feature, or whether it's a wallet feature, it's all going to make you stand out. It's all going to help you understand Solana better. And to wrap up the point there and going to the last link, there's an idea pool maintained by the Superteam community and the whole Solana community, essentially, where if you want to figure out, if you want to decide on what to build and don't have ideas, you can just go to this link specifically and look for categories that you're interested in. You can even filter by difficulty. So for example, I want to build my own fitness milestone NFTs app as a web app. You can choose between mobile, consumer products, DeFi, Web3 social, etc., even gaming, for example, for some that might be interested. And I advise, of course, that you start with easy task. Or if you find something interesting in a harder difficulty, try to lower the scope to something much smaller. So maybe you love the idea that's hard, pick what you feel like it's most interesting to you, something that's going to keep you motivated to build because it's something you actually want to build. And lastly, there are 2 explorers on Solana that are actually open source. This one is maintained by the Solana Labs team, Anza team. Here you can input essentially your wallet address and find all the details about it, whether it's transactions, whether it's the NFTs you own, etc. Tokens you hold. You could essentially use this explorer and use its code base as an inspiration to level up your first Solana DApp. So the input that you have out of the box on that scaffolding tool, you can enrich it with these features. And to paste these links as well, Solana Explorer code base. These are really good starts to actually learn more about Solana as you want to enrich with the feature of going through, for example, domains that this wallet address owns, like usip.sol. You can go to Explorer, find a specific code base that allows you to find the domains attached to the wallet and reproduce that in your app. And there's another one called X-Ray. I'm not going to link it, but they're written in Svelte in case anyone is not into React apps. You can actually look through X-Ray to figure out, to help you set up your Svelte app. That'll be it. Maria,
Perfect.
maybe you could take over.
Yes, perfect. Thank you so much, Josip. I think that was a very, very good demonstration. A lot of links. We have collected all the links. The links will be posted under the YouTube video when it's online. Probably it's going to go online by end of the week, so everyone can rewatch it, see what Josip is doing, and of course, you'll get all the links in the YouTube description of the video. Now I want to ask you guys, do you have any questions for Josip or about the challenge? Okay, someone's asking here in the chat, if I take an idea from Build Superteam Fun Ideas to build a project on, and somebody else comes up with their original idea, will there be any preference given to the original idea for the developer challenge?
No. So the purpose of this challenge is not to build something innovative. In fact, maybe it's not even to avoid being innovative at this point. When you're learning something new, take something simple, take something that you can reproduce, take something that somebody else built. In the end, you can always try to do something that somebody already built and just add a flavor of your own. But I would even discourage you from building something truly innovative. Stick with what's there in the idea pool or whatever idea you have yourself.
All right, how long will the challenge be for? It's going to be 2 weeks long. The deadline is the 25th of April. So you can start building today and you have 2 weeks from today.
Yeah, so the judging, and to get back on the previous question, the judging won't be on the idea itself. It's more so going to be on the effort you've shown and the knowledge you acquired during the period. So the idea is to use 1-2 weeks period, or maybe a few days, depending how much you're going to personally take, to level up as a Solana developer and potentially point you to some other tutorial, whether it's a bootcamp, whether it's some kind of internship position, whether it's something. So the idea is for this bounty to open the doors for you to the Solana ecosystem. And it's not specifically meant for building new ideas on chain. It's for us to see if you have the potential to become a Solana developer, if are you eager to do it, to become one, etc.
Any link where I can find the details of the challenge? You'll receive the link after this session. Can show you my slide again, but you'll receive the link after the session. Let me show you.
And in case anyone needs any kind of help with the task, my contacts are there. There are also a few Discord servers on Solana, which you can visit to ask for help. That's mostly Superteam Discord servers. There's also Solana Collective, and there's actually an official Solana Discord, I believe, as well. So And where you feel like asking questions, you can drop me a DM, or you can just go find a specific Solana community and ask for help and support there.
Because I'm sharing my screen. Okay, I don't see any other questions. If you guys have any other questions, put them in the chat or raise your hand. You can also unmute yourself and speak. All right, I don't think there are more questions. Perfect. All right. So thank you, Josip, so much for the presentation and for your time. And thanks everyone for joining today. I wish you luck. Okay, what is the Discord channel link for Solana? And what's the submission link? All right, guys. So the submission link, you'll receive a link to the challenge, which will be hosted on the techFiesta platform. And there is a place where you can put your submission link. So you receive an email with the details, how to submit and where to submit and everything. Don't worry about that. And what is the Discord channel link for Solana?
I haven't used official Solana Discord in a while. I'm more specific to Solana Mobile and Superteam stuff. But as long as you go to the Solana website, I'm sure there's going to be a Discord link.
And let me give you, if you have any questions about the challenge, you can ask them in our Discord group. That's the place where we answer questions. I will give you the link in a second. Here it is. Okay, this is our Discord group and we answer the questions there. So in case of any about the challenge, please ask there. All right. Anything else, guys? Okay. Yeah, I'm in Telegram group, sorry. Yeah, I'm in Telegram. Okay. Good. So again, I wish you luck, guys. If there is anything, write us on Telegram. Josip also left his contacts here. Best is, of course, to write in the Telegram group. And then we'll answer all your questions. All right. And have fun with the challenge. Bye.
Good luck, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.